Welcome to Nigeria Football Addict. My name is Moxet. Yeah, we're still on the transfer news. So today we'll be talking about Liverpool. I mean, as a Manchester United fan, I think my biggest rival, or our biggest rival, is Liverpool, right? So whenever they are doing absolutely well, or whenever they are doing something good, we are always concerned. It hits us right. Yeah, they'll be signing Nunez. That's it. Manchester United will not be signing him. It's Liverpool that will be signing him. And he's such a sensational player that you cannot take away. First time of you seeing this channel, please subscribe, like, and on the notification button. So the question today is Nunez Darwin going to make Liverpool a Premiership team? Can he make them win Premiership next season? My answer is, I think they can. See, the point is, history is not going to remember Liverpool so well. And I think history will not be fair to them because we saw how beautiful they are. We saw how sensational they are. I think this is the best Liverpool team I've watched in years. The last 5 seasons, they've been outstanding. But just take a look at Liverpool, for God's sake. Can we look at this together? 90 points in 4 seasons, and yet they only won the league once. Now, this is how outstanding Man City has been. I mean, I said Liverpool and Man City have set a standard so high in the Premiership that before you think of winning the league now, you need to have like 100 points. 100 points, and it's certain that you can win the league. But without 100 points, I think you'll still be finding it absolutely very, very difficult. So, we'll be talking about Nunez. He will be one of the Premiership most outstanding signing to me. 22 years old Uruguayan international. He has made name for himself last season. Yeah. Liverpool have just signed him for like 75 million euro. When you put the add-on together, it will be like 100 million euro. That's outstanding for his 22 years old year guy that was just outstanding last season. I think this is the first season he's playing that kind of game and scoring 31 goals in the whole season. His first season in Benfica, I think he was more of a midfielder than a striker because he had like 12 assists at that season. But I think last season he changes his game. He was straightforward more. He played from the side more and he scored goal more. So for a guy of that nature, he's a 6-foot guy, very fast, can play from the side, can play from the center forward. So I think Liverpool are doing a very, very good deal signing this guy. Let's talk about him a little bit. So they signed Benfica really signed him from Almeria, a second division in the Spanish league. They signed him a record of 24 million euro. That's outstanding for you to sign a guy that just played his season in Almeria. So they saw that potential in him. And Benfica they signed him for 24 million euro. He played 1 season. He played 2 seasons now for Benfica. But last season, I think, was what brought him to limelight in the Champions League. He scored against some of the most outstanding teams. I think we can still remember his goals against Barcelona, home and away. He was outstanding. And his goal against Liverpool too. If you look at the goal he scored against Liverpool, that was like a typical outstanding South American striker goal. So I think that is what Liverpool saw, and they signed him. So the question is now, is he going to make them a Premiership team winner? Can he make them win the Premiership next season? I think he will. Did they take a gamble on him by signing him for 75 million? I think so. Is it a gamble worth taking? Absolutely. Is he going to perform well in the Premiership? Yeah, I think I'm doubting that. All right, but if you put into history or into record the kind of players that come from the Portuguese league, how they do perform in Premiership, I think you can give him a credit that he may perform well. Like, look at Bernardo Silva. I know he signed from Monaco though, but look at Bruno Fernandes. Look at who again? Matic. Look at Anderson, Nani, Cristiano Ronaldo. So if you look at these people and you put this into record, I think you could give him like a go ahead that he's going to do well in Premiership. I know the intensity of the Premiership is perfectly different from that of the Portuguese league, but I still see him performing well. Maybe not as outstanding as we think he's going to perform, but he's going to perform well. Now let's see. With money, absolutely sure that he'll be going to Bayern Munich. What position do you think Nunez will fall into next season? The beautiful thing is Georgie Club plays 4-3-3. So there's a bigger room for him to play next season. I'm sure. He's 22 though. Even if he's not going to start every matches, I'm sure Georgie Club will find a space for him. You know what? Georgie Club is a coach that will turn you into a superstar. He turns Mane into a superstar. He turns Salah into a superstar. He turns Average and Henderson into a superstar. He turns Diaz. Yeah, Diaz is excellent, but he turns Diaz into a superstar today. So I'm sure Nunez is going to be an excellent player under Georgie Club. It hurts me though. It hurts me as a Manchester United fan. But the fact is, I think he's going to perform well in the Premiership next season. Is he going to score? Is he a striker that could score up to 25 goals, 20 goals in a season? His first season, I don't think he's going to score that much goal, but I think he's going to score a lot of goals. And back to my question, is he going to make Liverpool win the Premiership next season? I think all Premiership teams should be thanking Liverpool for fighting so hard, for fighting Man City so hard. Because to me, I feel like if Liverpool are not in the league, if they are not in the Premiership, Guardiola will be winning this league like 5 times consecutively. Serious. I think Liverpool are the only team that have given Guardiola some proper fight, making sure that they give them a fight. Imagine if Liverpool was not there last season, they'll be the Premiership will be done in February. Guardiola will have been celebrating the Premiership in February. But the idea that Liverpool are in that league made the league a little bit tough, and it at least they took Man City to the end of the season. Now, Salah was not excellent last season. Mane was good last season. There was the African Cup of Nations last season. There will not be African Cup of Nations this season. And I think Salah will be better this season. Diaz will be better this season. Jota will be excellent this season. So plus Nunez, which will be giving you 15 goals, 10 goals minimum, 15 goals maximum. I think that will be an added advantage to Liverpool. Why I said history will not do justice to Liverpool is the idea that we saw how they are playing, right? We saw how excellently they are playing. But history is not going to remember that. My child will not believe that they had 90 points in 4 seasons and they only won the league once. So history always remember the victor. They don't even remember the second runner. In the next 10 years, nobody will even remember that Man City played in the Champions League against Chelsea and lost. Nobody is going to remember that Liverpool lost twice to Real Madrid. That can only be remembered when people talk about Madrid winning the Champions League. So what I'm trying to say is that nobody is going to remember that, oh, you know what? Liverpool came so close to winning the league, if not Man City. People will only remember that Man City won the league. So I think with the excellent play of Liverpool in the last 3 seasons, if nature want to favor them, I think next season is the season that they should be winning the league with the presence of Nunez. If anybody thinks Nunez is not going to be excellent next season, I doubt that. I think he's going to be excellent. He's going to give them at least 15 goals. He's going to add some electrifying energy in that forward, and Liverpool with Nunez are likely going to win the league next season.